The rugby league game going fast, quickly, and the two loose forwards, neither of them superstitious at all. Johnny Whiteley on the left, Derek Turner on our right, and Johnny Whiteley's won the toss, and he's playing towards the scoreboard. 1 minute to go about for the start of this Royal Rugby League Cup final. What's in store? Well, the first 5 minutes may give us some indication as Wakefield prepare to kick off. The ball must reach the 10-yard mark, and away we go for the Rugby League final. And the held forwards to take the first play the ball. Sam Evans, dummy half, the man behind the ball. Johnny Whiteley and Tom Sutton. Forwards will feed each other to just for the early moments to test the strength of the opposition. Hull have got the ball, but Wakefield got the position. Tommy Harris, Welshman. Line on the Hull 25 line. Sam Evans rose. Sam did a sort of a porpoise light push off, and a little bit of a head knuckling. Johnny Whiteley. And the first scrum of the match, and it's the defending scrum half. Tom Finn to put the ball in, and it's a penalty. And it's a penalty to Wakefield, and it's in a kickable position for Neil Fox. Now Neil Fox is the boy who has scored well over 1,000 points for his club, Wakefield, Great Britain, left leg kicker, 21 last Wednesday, and indeed a wonderful football and a wonderful goal kicker. His first shot ever at Wembley. What will it bring him? The ball is behind the referee, I can assure you. And it's up, and it's in! Well, less than 2 minutes from the start of play, Neil Fox, who has scored in 93 successive games, makes it 94. And a very welcome 2 points, I'm sure, for Wakefield. John Vines, Derek Turner, known as Rocky Turner to the Wakefield fans and the opposition too. Albert Firth, number 11. Derek Turner, long one to Vines. Jerry Round coming up to make it, but it didn't. And it's Rolling running through. And it's a kick and it's a chase for the ball. Can he get it? Nanalapi's chasing him. It's a try! It's a try! Well, what a wonderful opening for Wakefield. What a great try for Ken Rollins. Gone, and already 5 points for you to see. Well, what a wonderful start for Wakefield. What a disheartening blow for Hull. And it's Neil Fox's second chance. Neil Fox with the place in the ball, and left leg there, Neil Fox. 2 points if he kicks it. All goals in rugby league are 2 points. Fine build of a man, this 21-year-old Yorkshireman. He gets the height, but he's screwed it, so it's 5 points to 0 after 3 minutes played. Well, what a start for Wakefield. What a start for the young Rollin, who came into the side instead of Poynton, who was injured. And Tommy Finn, the boy you saw earlier on grandstand, scoring the sole Hull's try of the last semi-final to kick off. tackle Sam Evans, Whiteley, and Smith handling the ball for the first time in a first-grade rugby league match. Harris, long one, to Finn, Finn's dropped it, the ball's loose. If Johnson should get it, he does. He's going to have a run, but Fred Smith and Skeen between them rolling, but he still isn't in touch. Halafi, knock on. No, he's allowed advantage. Nam Halafi, the Tongan, brother Johnny the boxer is here today, I've just seen. Stan Cowan, Scott, Mick Scott. Oh, nice pass. Finn, Tommy Finn, scrum half, trying to break the defence. His pass is taken by Harrison, and Hull's first real attack commences. 5 points to Wakefield, 0 to Hull. And the defending scrum half always puts the ball in and decides the referee tells him he's got to do. Number 7 to the scrum half. And Wakefield, Derek Turner, but and Johnny Whiteley's picked up Derek Turner's pass. Now this is the moment for Hull to do their attacking plans in action. Harris, Scott, 25-yard line, Wakefield 25 line, Johnny Whiteley, Tom Harris, a long one, and overlap here for Sutton, Johnson, but Fred Smith tackled him 10 yards out. Johnson getting up, playing the ball to Sutton, Cowan, Johnson. Now this is testing the Wakefield defence. Cowan looking for the strong men to push their way over. Rather knock off. The ball was knocked only 2 inches forward, but that constitutes the defence. Going to scrum down always after a knock on, unless the other side takes an advantage. Ball possession here can be very vital. Oh, look at the forwards pushing. Their idea is to try to pull the other man away from the solidity of the pack. And it's a penalty to Hull. Now who's the kicker? I should imagine Jack Kershaw, because Bateson, who is not playing star goal kicker, has not given anybody else much chance to kick for Hull. And it is Jack Kershaw. Now this is the opportunity for Hull to wipe out 2 points. Well, it's a great start at any rate for this final, both from a point-scoring angle and from movement. We've been at both ends of the field very quick. Well, there's the angle. You can see right on the 2 lines. That's the 10-yard line in from the scrum and the 25-yard line. And here's the kick. Oh, this wind was certainly troublesome to Kershaw. So it's still 5 points Wakefield. Hull have not yet scored. 8 minutes gone. A dropout from the 25 line. The ball has only just got across the line, so they like to put it up into the air for the forwards to get under it. Give both sides a chance, but I think that's going to be Hull's chance today. David Johnson, St. Helens boy. And he doesn't play for St. Helens, of course, if somebody thinks I say that he did. Johnny Whiteley scurried for that, but referee Eric Fraser ordered a scrum. Both packs, pretty strong ones, averaging about 15 stone per man. And referee Eric Clay is penalising Hull for not packing properly. Aye. Now. Sergeant Major Clay will have a word with Samuel Evans, fruiterer of Hull. And also on to Jack Wilkinson, builder's labourer of Halifax. And kick for touch. The strong Wembley sun and the fast game will soon quieten these fellas out. The 25-yard line, the Wakefield 25-yard line, and Hull settling down a little bit. Now there's the type of, they won't get hold of each other's jerseys as they should. Pushing away, these two are going to be in trouble. Frankie Broadhurst. Whiteley, Finn. Halafihi. We call him Namune Halafihi, and I'm sure you'll be satisfied with Nan. Smith. First time I've ever seen this lad play rugby league football. Stand-up half, Broadhurst. Sam Evans. And it's a penalty for Vines. Now the referee's having a word with Vines. The referee. Well, this is a chance for 2 points to be rubbed out. It's a straight kick. You can see the distance. And 25-yard line. There we are. Are we? Yes, we are. Well, Jack Kershaw to take this kick. His second penalty. It's not a hard one. Straight one. All upright. And what a shocking shot. It wouldn't even have scored a soccer goal last week, wouldn't that? It didn't land. 11 minutes gone, still 5 points to nil. And I thought referee Eric Clay was going to give an offside decision, but he gave a scrum. There's a bit of diving over inside to Stan Cowan. Stan Cowan going under the post. Under the post to the side. Stan Cowan. People up in the south of Scotland should be very proud of Stan Cowan at this moment. He comes from Selkirk, and this has given and Hull have changed the kickers. Hull have put Sam Evans in after the failure by Kershaw. 3 points to Hull. He can level the scores, and he does. So 5 points Hull, 5 points Wakefield after 12 minutes played. Well, I'm sure that will have rattled Wakefield a little bit, because Hull had just been getting the ball from the scrums, and this is going to be the vital factor whether Tommy Harris, the Welsh international, or Jeff Oakes, who is reserved to Tommy Harris, can get the ball. And it's a long ball, it's a long kick, and it goes dead, so it's a drop out from the 25-yard line. It's the old story of all footballers. Let's play in the other team's half, and then it's a lot easier for us, and that's what Fox was deciding to do then. Well, the game, where we're starting, what a bad dropout. 5 points each. Alan Skeen, the South African boy. Springbok, Rugby Union. Neil Fox, great footballer, this boy. Hull are obviously not going to stop playing quietly. They're going to really get into this. What a strong forward Jack Wilkinson is. Well, they're going to try to carry him out. The referee has said play the ball. Chamberlain. Well, it's certainly lively enough so far as the toughness is concerned. And it's a penalty to Wakefield for offside. And this is a fairly reasonably easy kick for Neil Fox. Well, it's still 5 points each, but it could be 7. 25-yard line. So you can see the distance at any rate. About 20 yards in field. Watch the kick. It looks right in the middle to me, and it is. So it's some points to Wakefield. 5-2 Hull after 40 minutes play in the first half. Well, the Wembley final average of 14 points for the winners and 6 for the losers looks like keeping pace at the moment on the law of average. One try each, 2 goals for Wakefield against 1 to Hull, and there's the difference of 2 points. 7-5. Don Vines, a long pass by Jovenil, interception. Derek Turner inside, it's a drop pass to Sutton, who's taken advantage. I haven't quite decided which crowd is making the most noise, but this is Hull's chance to cheer. 25-yard line, Wakefield 25 yards. Oh, and it's a penalty for scrum half, Wakefield scrum half, Keith Holliday, not letting him get up to play the ball. So Sam Evans, with this most peculiar action of it in kicking a goal, or trying to kick a goal I should say, has got a chance of equalising the score. Seems to jab at it, not even bothering to bend down to put it on the ground. 7-5 could be 7-all. Leg, and it's no goal, still 7-5. West Ham missed the goal, and it looks as if they're going to miss Bateson today, their normal goal kicker. Chamberlain. No, they'll all, more often than not, they'll play the ball back. And the forwards will try to make a... Well, they're going to upend him until the referee called plate. And there's Rollin. Johnny Whiteley, number 13, you'll see him in these cover tackles. He's a great defending player. Woof. I don't know which arrived first, the ball or the man. But the referee must have thought the man arrived first because he's given a penalty to Wakefield. Split timing. That's what they call the half tackle. Jerry Round kicking. And it's in touch. Well, 17 minutes gone in the first half. Wakefield leading 7 points to 5. And the ball possession seems to me at this moment to be the possibly deciding factor. And you can see there's the scrum, which is a very hard scrum. And it's Wakefield's ball possession. And it's a scrum down. When the referee puts his arms above his head, that's to indicate it's a scrum. And he's keeping a very tight watch on these scrums after a little bit of pushing and shoving. It came out to Wakefield, but we're rather slow. Jack Wilkinson, Don Vines, trying to push him man out. Really second row forward, playing in the front three. And it's a scrum down. Both sides committing an offence. John Whiteley kicking and Jack Wilkinson not putting the ball down. Holiday to Turner. It's a forward pass, so it's a scrum down. Still 7 points to 5 in favour of Wakefield Trinity, who last won the cup at Wembley in 1946. Johnny Whiteley, dark short for Hull. Tulu locked in combat. Tulu's forward. And Mick Scott dives in. Tommy Harris having a bash down the middle. Nearly 40 international caps for Harris. Sam Evans. Well, if we can't do it the long way, say Hull, we'll do it a yard at one each time we have the ball. But they're going to try and let it go, I believe. No. Oh, they've got it out. Oh, they have, to Wakefield. The Skeen already 32 tries for Wakefield this season. Keith Holliday, scrum half. A lot of fierce tackling at the moment. They've not lost all their energy. Wilkinson. And he lost the ball as he went down, so it's another scrap. Note how the second row forwards get down behind the front three before the pack actually forms to get solidity into it, and that's why Hull's pack's a bit loose there. They got down like the little nigger boys, one at a time. Push them round. Tommy Finn made sure of it by falling on it. Whiteley. Ooh, what a tackle. Back to Harris. The first kick of the match. At least the first long kick of the... And he's not gone into touch. Jerry Round taking it. Jerry Round, a nice, good-looking, clean, fair footballer into Neil Fox. The first chance Neil Fox had had of running. This is the danger man for Wakefield. And the referee doesn't like somebody rolling him. Who is it? Johnny Whiteley, the skipper. He didn't like the way that Whiteley rode Fox in the tackle. Jerry Round to take the kick. Oh, it's a bad one. Unless Kershaw knocks on, he doesn't. He's running in the middle instead of trying to get his backs going. Cowan. The players must be behind the man playing the ball at all time, 3 yards behind. And it's knock on. Surprising how these players at the moment are losing the ball in the tackles and thereby losing possession for a scrum down. It's gone right through. Well, that's unusual that the players' legs aren't locked somehow in combat with each other. 7 points to Wakefield, 5 to Hull. 23 minutes gone in the first half. Sutton. Two new boys in the Hull second row, Sutton and Smith. Whiteley, Scott, Smith. Where's the referee? There he is on the Wakefield side, so it's Hull's possession. Well, Hull are losing ground in possession. Harris. Evans did the most unusual little jump as he goes forward. Scott kicking. I would like you to see one of the back movements of either Fox or Skeen, or on the other side Cowan or Halafihi starting to move. I think they've just about expired with their softening up process and get down to some back play. John Eddy drops it. Hull get it. I can see the referee going to the Wakefield side, so it's Hull's ball. Long one. notice how the players stand up as the pass-ins come into the opposition in the hope of arriving there at the right same time. Evans goes with it. Well, at least he's still on the ground, and up he'll get. Play the ball. Long one by Harris, and taken by Cowan. And a long one to Johnson. And Johnson misses it, but it's not a knock-on. At least the crowd thought so, but referee Eric Clay didn't, and he counts. Sudden. Caplan still very, very keen. Whiteley. And a kick by Mick Scott. Taken by Round. Jerry Round. Going through on his own. He made 40 yards with his run. Turner. Both teams are standing close to stop any possible breakaway. Chamberlain. Nil interception. Skeen. Alan Skeen. Freddie Smith. And somebody's flat out on the ground. They will keep with the play because they'll keep playing. They can't stop. Jeff Oakes. Well, the man injured was Rollin. He's up again now. Alafi to Johnson. Alafi and Smith. And it's a penalty for number 12, Chamberlain of Wakefield, pulling the ball out of hand and a quick taking penalty. Oh, it's an interception by Fox. Oh, what a slip. Fox intercepted, juggled with the ball and dropped it. Well, that might have been a real sensation if Neil had held that ball, but Tommy Harris's breakaway wouldn't have deserved that sort of fate. It was a very quickly taken penalty, which is something unusual these days. And he deserved a better fate than a try against him. And underneath there is the player and the ball, and it should be Tommy Finn. Whiteley. Smith. Patton is a long one to Cowan. Cowan's up. Nearly minus pants. And Scott to... Oh, the winger couldn't get away, Harrison. Inside to Tommy Harris. Being chased, nobody in support. But he's still hauling the possession inside to Sam Evans, who won't go very far. As Derek Turner tries to love him or roll him. Or Johnny Whiteley, Alafihi. Whiteley. Short one to Finn. Whiteley to Sutton. And it's a bad inside pass, but it's not been lost to Hull. Again Whiteley. A long one to Finn, out to Broadhurst. To Smith. Boy playing in his first big rugby league game. Harris, ex-Newbridge, Scott, now a short kick, chase by Harrison, covered by Round. Hull are now beginning to gain a little bit of the pressure of position at any rate, but they'll lose it with a penalty. Jerry Round to take the kick. Police Constable Harrison's pass, and he was met by a Wakefield committee who have got the ball at the same time. 10 minutes left for play in the first half. Wakefield still leading 7 points to 5, and I think the referee gave that because it called to the players to play the ball, and they didn't. The crowd were a bit mystified why he let play go on, why didn't let play go on rather. And that's the slow hand clap, which is not at all good. Cowan, and I thought Cowan was going for the short kick, but he didn't. Whiteley, Sutton, Frankie Broadhurst, inside to Tommy Harris. He's one to beat. I'm sure he isn't fast enough, but he's still moving the ball. Well, now then, this is Hull's big moment. Can they do anything? Johnny Whiteley going through on his own, kicking past Round, but Round's taken it, and we've got a Hull player flat out on the ground too. But play doesn't stop for injured men. Well, there's the boy, and he's not resting, I can assure you. Getting up, he's got a bit of the Wembley breeze into him. They won't stop down very long. Well, he's down again. He got up and flopped again. It's Tommy Harris, actually. But he's only a short fellow. He hasn't very far to fall. Neil Fox, Don Vines. Tough little lad, this Harris from Newbridge. He's down again. He's up and down like a yo-yo. Jack Wilkinson, Alan Skeen, Fred Smith. Turner trying to make play for the Wakefield defence positions. Jack Wilkinson, he'll have a bash. And Jack's hurt himself in the tackle, I think. No, he has, but not bad enough to stop off. Don Vines. Boot tackle. Chamberlain. Inside to Rollin again. Now then, it's a chase. He's looking for support to Fred Smith. And Fred Smith, the boy that can run, but he's going the wrong way to run. He's got back out to Alan Skeen. Alan Skeen in the middle. And he's lost the ball. Well, at least we had a pretty variety of player moving backwards and forwards. Now, where's Tommy Harris? Well, he's up, and the referee is calling on the sponge man to have a word and a little bit of water down Tommy Harris's neck. And there he goes, right down his neck. It's amazing how they cure of injuries and things like that, but they seem to do it. Tommy Harris, ex-Newbridge, international 40 times, a very, very good hooker. Tourist World Cup player. And that will bring him round. We hope. They really have very serious injuries at Wembley, and let's hope this isn't going to be one. He's going off his Tommy. Well, I don't think he'll be off very long. He's a pretty tough boy, this, and a jolly good footballer too. Well, Hull, a man short, but they get a penalty for feet up with the hooker. Whiteley to take the kick, and it's not long enough. In fact, it's very short. John Eddy takes it for Wakefield. John had his first one he's had of the match. Veteran of the Wakefield back division. Can Wakefield force home with Hull a man short? Derek Turner into the clear to Alan Skeen. Alan Skeen, oh, Alan has passed to an opponent. Smith went in to take the inside pass, but the Hull man got there first. And the referee, oh, wow, now. Referee well saw this one out. And John Vines, number 10, he's having a word with. And Tommy Harris is back on the field. And the crowd, and he's telling him he'll go for an early bath if he doesn't give it up. And it's Tommy Harris is back, incidentally. So it's 13 all, but the score is 7 points to Wakefield, 5 points to Hull. And we make it about 4.5 minutes left for play. After the early scoring start, they seem to have got the measure of each other. And Hull have certainly done extremely well with their injured forces to get a team that's still holding Wakefield, who started very, very much as favourites. And this is going to be a painful scrum for Tommy Harris, the first time down. Hull in the black shorts. Long one, Vines. Notice how the players move up as the passing goes on to stop the passes getting effective. Fox, kick for Etty. And Halafi, he's still going. And Scott is still going. Well, Hull are giving their fans something to think about and cheer about. They're only 2 points behind, too. They're in possession. Just 2 minutes left for play before half-time. Only 2 points in it. Sam Evans. And it's a penalty for pulling the ball out of his hand. Penalty to Hull. He's passed the ball to his Wakefield colleagues so that they can get into position first. I suppose one would call that gamesmanship. I don't know. Whoa, what a bad kick. These are the moments where Hull missed their fullback Peter Bates, and was their star kicker, both at goal and penalty kicks to touch, and he would thump the ball down the field. There's nobody to do that today, to thump the ball down the field. That's why they're playing the close passing game. It's a long one to Halafihi. Still loose, and you may rightly think there's a lot of knocking on there, but advantage. Extra man. Start. Long one, Tommy Harris. Inside back to skipper Whiteley. Harris again. Well, Joe, they're moving the ball about. Cowan, Halafi. Cowan again. Taking his own pass there. But the referee giving it rightly, so giving a knock on. Well, this should be possibly one of the last scrums in the match, although there is a little bit of the first extra time possibly for injuries in this first half. I just saw the referee look at the touch judge for indication of what he thought about the time. We make it 1 minute. And it's a penalty for pulling out of the scrum. That is pulling the ball out of the scrum. Well, now then, can we saw that? A very helping hand from his opponent. Now then, what Whiteley, if he knows the time, he's not getting any signal from his touch bench colleague, so he's kicking for touch. Now, if Hull could get the ball from this scrum, and if their backs could open up like Cowan did before, they could go in front. A lot of ifs and buts about it, but that's possible because there's only 2 points difference between the teams. 7-5 for Wakefield, and it's a penalty. And the referee is talking to Keith Holliday for putting the ball in his own feet, for his own player's feet at any rate. Now then, what will Hull do? The missing goal kickers, who they bring in for this one? Johnny Whiteley still sticking to Sam Evans, and who knows, it could be level at half-time. It's not a... Well, you can see the distance, the 25-yard line, and the 26 yards, 10 yards in. And this is really trying his Sam Evans now. He's been just putting them down before, he's bending now. He's even making a big hole for it too. The good job he's not an Australian, must be asking him if he was going home or something. Evans, a man who broke his leg, playing for Wakefield against Hull. Now kicking a goal against Wakefield for Hull. Or is he? No goal. And I thought the half-time whistle had gone, but he didn't. And it's a scrum down, a drop out under the post, surely. Must be a drop out under the post, yes, that's right. Hull players are going for a scrum. I don't know why. We're on injury time, and it's a drop out by Neil Fox. Alafi, takes it. The last chance before the half-time whistle. Or it isn't even the last chance, because it is the half-time whistle. And at the end of the first 40 minutes, Wakefield have scored some points. 1 try and 2 goals. And Hull have scored 5 points, 1 try, 1 goal. And Wakefield are starting like they did in the first half, and then they slowed up. Well, let's see if both teams can keep the pressure up. And Skeen to Smith. Smith can run, but is well tackled and into touch. This half, of course, Hull in the dark shorts on our left, and trailing at this moment, but only by 2 points. There's an air of deliberate aggressiveness at this moment by both teams. I can see that obviously realizing that the next score is going to be an important one, and they both want it. And it could be a deciding factor too. Finn and Harris. And Harris running like he did in the first half. He's looking for support. He's got to try to beat him on his own. He's still got to pass into Johnny Whiteley. Well, Harris just had to go for the full-back. He's nobody to pass to. Sam Evans trying to get out of the tackle, kicking and a chase for the line, and it's a good soccer goal, but it won't count in this match. Well, that's a pretty good start for this second half. It augurs well for what these two teams can do, and scoring a try or a goal to begin with is going to be important. It's going to be a long one. Neil Fox, crafty Fox, knows where to put it when the defence is just slacking. Fox well tackled Gordon Harrison, or PC 222, is a police constable in the Hull force. Stan Cowan through his legs. Nana Halafihi. And the Tongan lad keeps having a go. Whiteley. Johnson. At least the players moving backwards and forwards, and it's Hull prepared to let the ball go about. At least Evans, I don't think, will. Hey, he's playing a pretty good game, as Sam Evans, for a forward who's not a recognised first teamer. Whiteley. Broadhurst. Whiteley, Alafihi. Both teams lining out to move the ball where possible. Mike Smith, the newcomer to rugby league football, and smiling the way they played the ball then. Sutton to Harris, and there must be a knock-on. That have to come back, Neil. The referee's whistle is gone. There's still a mighty lot of football in both teams, but particularly in the Wakefield backs. And Fox and Skeen are both great centres, which says a lot for the whole defence, the way that they're keeping them quiet. Chamberlain, Skeen, Rollin. Oh, nice dummy. Nice dummy. Some points to 5 for Wakefield, and second half just underway, and Wakefield in an attacking position. If Tommy Harris can get his head in. Good ball. Oh. No, yes. Watch referee play. You know that it's the other side who has possession to the side he goes on. Whiteley. Oh, it's an interception by Smith. Well, I can see all the defence out of position there. That's what I got a little bit excited about. I thought it was going to be a try. Vines. Short one. A long one to Skeen. Inside one to Newcott. Newcott is strong enough to score in the corner. And it scores in the corner. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Wakefield go into a lead of 5 points, 10 points to 5 at this moment. Can he convert his own try? Well, we shall soon see. It's a terrifically long shot, but this boy is capable of kicking them. A miner by profession and a very, very good natural footballer. Great Britain star. He'll be starring in the World Cup next year, I'm quite sure, for Great Britain. Well, you can see the position. You can just see the goalpost. You can see the touch line, and you can see the angle. In fact, if he kicks the goal, it'll be really a Fox day so far. He'll score all points for the try. Let's watch it. And what a good shot, but it's wide, and so it's Wakefield at 10 points, Hull 5 points. Well, this was the pattern of the game in the first half. If you remember, if you were with us, Wakefield started off very well with Fox goal and Rollin try, but Hull quickly fought back. So the pattern is as it did in the first half. Let's see whether now Hull can fight back. Harris, Smith, and Vines has taken the ball from him. Firth. And the referee given a knock-on and a scrum down. The mainstay of the Hull side at the moment appears to be Tommy Harris, both in the scrums and in the loose. He's playing a magnificent game, and getting the ball from the scrums is a very important job on his own, let alone chase up the field. And he gets it again. And it's a long one. Cowan, Harrison, he should have been, but he didn't get a pass. Broadhurst to Whiteley, and Whiteley a long one to Smith. Smith to his second row pass to Sutton. Whiteley can't go through 3 of them like that. Scott to Harrison. And up he goes and down he goes. Police constable upended. And well, the tension's mounting a little bit now. And I can see that Wakefield are realising that Tommy Harris is the man. There he goes again. There goes Tommy Flynn without the ball to round. Still a lot of fight in Hull. Round to Fred Smith. And Fred Smith goes down very quietly. I don't blame him either. Long one to Skeen. Alan Skeen, the Springbok centre, is looking for support. He's got Neil Fox outside him. He's going on his own. What a wonderful try by Alan Skeen, and he dives over. Well, what a sensational try by this South African Springbok. There he is. No wonder Jack Wilson tussles his hair for him. Well, 9 minutes gone as Skeen gets the congratulations and gets his wind back for that 60-yard run, which shows what a wonderful back division these boys have. Neil Fox was chasing up in support to take the inside pass, and he just wasn't there in time, so Skeen went on his own, and it's up to Fox now to kick the goal. 15 points for Wakefield if he kicks it. 2 points, 13-5. And he's missed it. So it's still Wakefield 13 points, Hull 5 points. And I felt, as I did say, that the game was opening up into something. I could feel a tension in the two sides. While the teams are waiting for the ball, the interesting part about this game is the fact that Tommy Harris, the hooker, and a special cheer for the photographer ball boy who's kicked the ball back into play. Tommy Harris, the Welshman, Newbridge, nearing the end of his career, probably his last Wembley final, can say, well, what a good game I had. And I think the wind seems to have become a little stronger, and it's for Wakefield, and there's the linesman's flag, which shows just where the wind is blowing and the strength of it. Holiday to put the ball in. He'll get his hand strapped if he's not careful there. Those big heavy pads. He's got the ball, but it's not a lot of use except to put in again. Got to go through it all again. He's got it. Rolling having a run through on his own. Out to Skeen. Smith. Anybody's... Who is it? Where's the referee? Well, it belongs to Hull, so Hull will be playing the ball. And Hull are still moving the ball about well, but it's stopped by Cowan. And it's got by John Eddy, advantage. Oaks. I was going to say Oaks the hooker. They got hooks there, but Wakefield are quite willing to move the ball about, but so are Hull. And those people who thought that Hull had no chance at all must have been greatly surprised at their strength and their determination, will. Probably haven't got the ability that the Wakefield backs have got, but they're not afraid to throw the ball about. Still doing it, despite the fact they're losing this moment 30 points to 5 and they get a penalty. And when the referee kicks his leg in the air, that means the hooker or the front prop has got his feet up, and he shouldn't. And it's a kick for Whiteley. Well, it's in the crowd, but he's not made a lot of progress with it. And for the first time, and this afternoon, the sun goes down. Bit of cloud coming over, bit of wind getting up, and no, still not satisfactory. Hull in the dark shorts had fairly good ball possession. They get it again. Stan Cowan. Whiteley, great captain. Sutton. Harris again, looking inside, back inside to Smith. Smith to Finn, Scott. Oh, the boys are certainly throwing the ball about. And the crowd didn't like that decision at all. It was knock-on. It was quite correct, even though the referee knew that he had his back towards him, that he'd actually knocked it forward towards his own goal, towards his own goal post. And it's a penalty to Hull for packing with a loose arm. That sign indicates that the hooker is not packing with his arms over his prop. Whiteley, and he finds it very well indeed. Well, the whole part of the crowd still feel that their team's got a good fighting chance, and they have, of course. 30 points to 5, 2 tries and 2 goals, and they're immediately in front. So, and a lot of time to go to do it. And now, I thought I saw somebody going down in that scrum hurt, but sun's out and the forwards tussling with one another. Broadhurst. Hull in this attacking position. Whiteley. A long one to Johnson. Well, it was meant to be him, but the touchline got it instead. And I thought I saw somebody hobbling in that pack, and the Wakefield Masseur, Paddy Armour, is hovering around the touchline, ready to dash on. And here he comes to the double in a very elaborate white tracksuit. Usually wears a blue one. Well, there's Paddy Armour putting the magic sponge. And it's Alan Skeen, and it's 16 minutes gone in the second half. Score, Wakefield 13, Hull 5. Hull, Whiteley. A try here to Hull could really open the game into a determined tussle again, and the whole crowd sensing that is cheering like mad. Wakefield attacking just as hard as Hull are attacking. Some of them push it way over if he can. He'll make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Harris, and now a kick to Halafihi. Well, this is Hull putting on the pressure and doing it magnificently too. Whiteley, well passed on to Cowan. Cowan chasing in the middle. Cowan went 5 yards out. What a terrific run, and what a great attack by Hull now. Wakefield are worried, and a wonder. Overlap. Smith trying to go on his own, 2 yards short. Should have given it to Johnson. But it's still Johnson. Got it. This is Hull's big moment. If they can get a try here, they've got the overlap. They can move the ball around. Oh, and it's interception, and it's a knock-on. And it's saved by the saviour on many occasions, Neil Fox. Well, I'm sure Hull fans feel that they ought to have had something out of that great rally. Ball possession, Michael. crowd is singing their popular song, Old Faithful, and their players have certainly been very faithful to them today. Long one, Neil Fox, trying to get out of a tackle, and he's throwing one over his shoulder, but Harrison, the policeman, rightly arrested him before he chanced to go through. Wilkinson, woof. There'll be a lot of hard stuff in this next 20 minutes, I'm sure of that. Away goes Turner. He's got in support of him, he's got Holiday chasing, 15 yards to go, 2 yards to catch him, he's over. Try that time by Keith Holiday, and what I suppose I'm justified in saying that ended to a great whole rally, but what a great try it was. Chased the length of, well, half the length of the field with Halafihi following him and got him, but too late he was over the line. So it's a try to Keith Holiday, and it's an easy goal chance to Neil Fox. 16 points to 5 for Wakefield. Fox goal, and it's 18 points to 5. Well, there's certainly been a lot of good tries and good football in the second half. And they haven't scored. They've contributed a lot to this game by moving the ball about, not sticking, not playing defensive, negative football. They've kept moving it around, and I'm sure they still will, even though they're 13 points to behind. And tries, as you see, tries coming like that, well, so they can go the other way too. Ball. Cowan just, you remember, just short a minute ago, still making that break down the middle off the ball. Skeen, try and get his pass into Smith. Forwards getting the ball fairly regular from the scrum still gives them a great chance for opening up. And with 3 points for a try, 2 points for a goal, it's not all that far away at the moment. Well, they're playing ringer roses or something, but they'll eventually ride the right way around, I'm sure. At least I hope they do. There's another scrum. If you notice how the hooker, Harris, there, goes across to the spot where he wants the scrum to go down, but he's going down without his head. Oh, a dummy by Turner, splitting open the defence so he doesn't get his pass in, and in doing so, Hull player is flat out just on our right. He's getting up. There he's down, but it's still Wakefield moving with the ball. And it's Halafihi, the Tongan, who's out, but he's up. Oakes. Halafihi's on his feet again. He's trotting back to his position. Vines, another Welshman from Newbridge, Chamberlain, and Wakefield are just gradually getting that confidence now for the real all-out attack, for the kill. Wilkinson, Turner jumping, and Turner, oh, it's a pass to Alan Skeen for his second try, right behind the post. There goes Skeen in all his glory, 2 tries. What a magnificent afternoon for this ex-Springbok rugby union player, 50 times cap for Western Province. A very, very charming boy who's done had a great career in his 18 months of rugby league football. Neil Fox, easy conversion kick for Neil. And he kicks it 23 points to 5 for Wakefield Trinity. Well, there's 16 minutes left for play, and although Wakefield look very much as if they've got one hand on the cup at the moment, I must say about Hull, they're making this game awfully attractive by keeping the ball moving around. And even though they lost last year by 30 points to 1-13, I reckon they played better football today. Turner. Turner as a tackle by the, well, I don't know which is on the ground, but he's going to, I think, where's Johnny Whiteley? No, Johnny's on my left. If Big Scott will get out of the way, we could see. There we are. It's Tommy Harris again. Well, poor Tom Harris, you remember he had a bash on his head in the first half, and he's played a magnificent game. And the crowd rightly applaud him as the two reserves, Cole on the right and Watts on the left, take him off. Well, Tommy Harris was talking about retiring soon, but so Hull go again with 12 men. And the hooker is, I think, Sutton. Tom Sutton has taken Harris's place. And I think it's Harris's shoulder. Whiteley, Broadhurst, Evans, throwing Wilkins out of the way, and if he can't run it, he'll crawl it. Scott, the long one to Sutton, no, and Harrison, there's no chance of going. Whiteley, oh, and the Packers seem to have settled down a little bit. They're not aggravated with each other now as they were. As Turner goes looking for support, he gets it from Neil Fox, and Neil pushes himself out. A couple of men, gets his pass into John Etty. Oh, this should be a try for Fred Smith. Fred Smith going in it. Oh, he's well tackled indeed. Well, that showed a brilliant defensive work by Hull. To tackle Fred Smith is something great. Well, no one can say that Hull have given this game up at all. They're tackling well, they're covering well, they're still throwing the ball about. And Tommy Harris goes off on the touchline side, just below us. And Tommy Harris looks as if he's finished in this match as he walks slowly round with the trainer. Probably the end of his Wembley career. Well played, Tommy Harris. Penalty for Neil Fox that we didn't miss while Tommy was walking off, but we felt you would like to see him. And Fox takes this penalty shot. And it's no goal. Well, it was jolly near. 23 points to Wakefield, 5 to Hull, and 12 minutes left for play. At Hull with 12 men see this game through to the end in the sporting manner that they've shown right throughout. Mick Scott. Wakefield are not giving it up either. They're not coasting to any victory, and Hull are not giving in that easy. Away goes the chance of a second try for Hull. Oh, and they've lost the ball to Round. And Round, oh, intercepted. And Halapi here, the whistle has gone, so Halapi had better come back. Well, the whole crowd were hoping, and I'm sure some of the neutrals were hoping, for at least a consolation try in the second half for Hull. Hull, of course, are only packing 4 forwards at the moment. If we can see that scrum. Wakefield ball with extra man, Smith. I anticipated that pass. Fred Smith wants one try to equal his record of a season for Wakefield. He hasn't got it, but he's certainly trying to get it this afternoon. And it's a knock on and scrum down. Well, Hull are packing 4 forwards because Johnny Whiteley's come out of the pack. Pack 3 then, in fact. Whiteley, the captain. Whiteley breaking away, looking inside, but he's lost the ball, and Round is there to take the cover. And Round is running nicely. He's got Neil Fox inside him. What can Neil Fox do? Neil Fox is going over for a try. Nobody will catch him, but it will be too late if they do. Round behind the post. What a grand try to Neil Fox. Simple as that. Just that simple. Well, there's that very, very good footballer, Neil Fox. 9 minutes left to play as Neil Fox. 14 stone 7, Yorkshire miner from Charleston. 2 brothers, his mother and father are in the crowd today. 2 brothers watching him. I'm sure they feel very, very proud about this. Very, very quiet boy. But what a good footballer he is. That's just how far back he was when he got the ball. The Hull players are coming to take the position still. 26-5 as Neil Fox tries to convert his own try. He's a kick, left leg, and the flags are up. Well, of course, there's no doubt where the cup is going to this year. It's going to Wakefield Trinity, but both teams have shown that they can play open football and are still doing so. That is the great thing about it. Neither side have closed it up to make it a dull, negative sort of football match. And with minutes left for play, Wakefield 28 points, Hull 5 points. 7 minutes in fact left to play, we make it. No Cinderella story ending for Smith, the boy who came in to play his first match, but he will certainly not forget this match, I'm quite sure. Neither will Tommy Harris, who is not now with us on the field. Whiteley. Evans. Push him out of the way. Scott to Whiteley. And Johnny drops the ball. That is a scrum down. 5 tries. 5 goals rather, 6 tries, 28 points for Wakefield, 1 try, 1 goal for Hull. Wakefield have won the cup a few times, but this is only the second time they've won it at Wembley. Keith Holliday, the little scrum half. Turner jumps over them. Long one, interception. Johnson, can he get a consolation try? He's fast enough to do it. Oh dear, he's stopping. Still trying Hull. Sam Evans, 25-yard line. And Hull still having a go. Evans kicks his leg in there to get up. Interception. Turner, Smith. Bad pass. Well, Smith is going to have a hold on to equal his club record by getting a try. He's not yet scored a try, has he? No, I don't think he has. And Johnny Whiteley, the Hull captain, has great big heart of a footballer and trying very, very hard to get that try in the second half. And it's a penalty for Hull. There's no point in kicking a goal, just a quick tap penalty and off they go. Sutton, Scott, Finn. Sutton, second row forward. Sam Evans sidestepping now, and up he gets and down he goes again, but he got a yard with it. Finn, scrum half. Harrison. Well, and it's another penalty to Hull for grabbing the ball out of his hand. The crowd are not very pleased with the way the ball was kicked towards the touchline. There's no point in taking a shot at goal. So they'll either kick it up in the air or tap penalty or what? Up in the air. That's right, what they call an up and under. But it's gone up, but it's gone down to Wakefield. Wilkinson to Oakes. Turn a long one. Skeen looking for Smith to give him a chance for a try, and Smith tackled himself. Chamberlain to his second row partner Firth. Bit of a joint effort. These two boys are married to two sisters, so they were just keeping the bastard in the family, as it were. Wilkinson pushing them around. Smith. And there goes Smith for the try. He's been so much wanting to equal his club record out behind the post for his first try of the afternoon. Red Smith. 3 minutes left to play as Smith's try makes Wakefield pass the 30-point mark. 31 in fact. Well, that was very good of Skeen. Actually, he'd gone outside to give Smith the chance of coming inside. So Smith, with 37 tries for the season, equals his own club record, and there's still one match to play next Saturday in the championship final between Wakefield and Wigan. But Neil Fox is still to take this shot at goal. And it's a goal for Neil Fox. 33 points, Wakefield 5 points to Hull. 5 minutes left for play, and well, I mistime myself there. I believe he's only 2 minutes left for play, and Hull still run up to take their positions on the halfway line. In fact, they're there before the ball arrives. Well, there's been no time wasted about this second half. There's been a lot of points scored, from 7-5 to 33 points to 5. Obviously, it indicates the superiority of Wakefield, but I wouldn't write Hull's part in this match off completely as far as the general play is concerned. Wilkinson. The ball didn't go 10 yards, but the player came from the 10-yard mark, and he should stay behind, so they've got to take the kick over again. Very good decision by referee Clay. The players must stop on the 10-yard mark till it arrives, or if it doesn't, then it's a scrum. It does to Chamberlain. And away goes Firth. And away goes Firth, chased by Whiteley. A long one to Alan Skeen, and well tackled Johnson. Wakefield on the attack, wanted to get this final try for the completion, and here comes the final try to scrum half. Keith Holliday goes near enough to behind the post for Fox's chance of a go. Just about completed today, I'm sure, for Wakefield, and with these very good tries that they've had as favourites, they've certainly justified their title of such. This is the largest score winning team has got at Wembley. It's 36 at the moment. 36-5 to 38. Yes, very easy, good goal. 38 points to 5. And the time has gone, and Wakefield have won the Rugby League Cup by 38 points to Hull 5. And the players congratulate each other, and this is certainly the right moment to say congratulations to Hull. Neil Fox went chasing after the ball there. I wonder whether or not he was going. But there he is coming in with it in front of the officials. And in this sporting match, this very, very good second half of Rugby League football, Wakefield, favourites for the Rugby League Cup, have justified their title. They've never played at home. They've not played one of their home games in a cup tie at home. They've been away in all the rounds. Neutral ground semi-final, and of course here at Wembley. So they didn't come the easy way, they've come the hard way. But this is the moment that must make them say, well, it's been worth it. As Derek Turner waiting for the signal to go up to meet Her Majesty the Queen to get this magnificent Rugby League trophy. Derek Turner, Rocky Turner, Keith Holliday, who just got the try behind him, and this is the proud moment for Wakefield Trinity players, something that will live long, I'm sure, in their memory. Let's watch it. And there, Her Majesty the Queen to Derek Turner, the successful captain, as he shows the cup to the fans. Keith Holliday. He's lost his ways, Derek. The first time this afternoon he's lost it. Don Vines, Jerry Round,